All right, we're hitting you with Life is Strange, run by CrispyHanako. Take it away, my man.
Life is indeed strange, especially this year, isn't it?
I feel you there, yes.
So, Life is Strange. It's a nice little comfy story-based game. Not a lot to really do. It's basically 50 minutes of auto scroller. So everybody just grab blankets, comfy, get comfy because we're going to be here for a bit. Timing will start whenever we hit new game here. Technically, leaderboard time starts a little bit later, so that's what I'll do. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, good luck. Or good watch.
Yeah, it's more good watch. There's not a lot that can really go wrong in here. It's a little bit in the dormitories that can go wrong, but it's not that big a deal if it happens. So
Okay.
what's more comfy than storms, by the way?
Not being in a storm? Or watching a storm while being in a safely and well-built um, third little pig's brick house. Rain noises, they are comfy and they, yes.
I mean, that works too. So now we're introduced to Max Caulfield, never Maxine. She's going to be our never Maxine. She's going to be our main protagonist for this entire episode, and if you were so inclined, the other 4 episodes. Alrighty, so lighthouses. They're not really good. They're not really good for anything. BioShock has taught us that, haven't they?
Yeah. This is giving me rather scary vibes. Is this the horror block, unintentionally?
I mean, bits of horror, I would say. But if we were doing like episode 4, oh yes, definitely horror. Oh no. Oh no. See, lighthouses aren't good for anything, man.
Oh. Yeah. Ow.
It's a good thing that was just a dream.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
Well, I guess welcome to High School Drama Simulator.
From color to chiaroscuro. Now,
No bully.
can you give
Please
me
no
an
bully.
example of a photographer who perfectly captured the
Yikes.
human condition in
I
black
didn't
and white?
fall asleep, and that
But
sure
at
didn't
least
feel
they
like a
don't bully
dream.
us.
True.
Weird. Look at
But
this
we
class.
shouldn't stand for this.
How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
We should show
I can hear the class laughing.
civil courage and intervene, or are we not given the option?
Kids call a
No, we're kind of just shy social outcasts. We're not given any options ever.
has a gift. Of course, as you all know,
So we're just gonna sit here and take a selfie, and now Mr. Jefferson, the hunk, is just gonna go on a tangent here.
Those glasses, man. Oh yeah, he's killing it.
The point remains
Very.
that portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around.
So now we're gonna show him how bad we are at studying.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the
His being bad at studying quick?
Yeah, it's actually quicker.
Oh, speed tech in a story-driven game?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Wow, look at Miss Bookworm over here.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype.
And we're just kind of locked here because we don't have anything to really do. So we're just gonna spin. Spin me right round.
Even online. And guys, so don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
I
Heroes
think Roller Coaster
contest on
Tycoon was a bit later.
It's the preview, right?
Oh.
So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Alrighty. And as the category suggests, this is 100%. So we actually have to do other stuff between all these auto-scrollers. The collectibles that we get here are going to be photographs. They're just randomly scattered throughout the world.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And that first one is just going to be some desk markings.
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria.
Because if there's ever anything we learned about high school, it's desk markings.
Exactly. Vandalism is like the
I
best,
didn't
isn't
have
it?
time.
Especially in school.
Homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than
I wouldn't condone that, but I cannot wash my hands in innocence there, so...
I mean, it's a school desk. Who didn't write on a school desk?
You do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it.
I mostly did with pencil, though,
All you need
to be
is
Eh.
fair
courage to share
and
your
honest
gift with others.
and balanced.
That's what
TMCR.
separates artists.
That's just like level 1 thug stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, just... We grant... you are on the council, but we do not grant you the rank of master, right?
Right.
More bully going on?
And it's high school. Of course there's bully.
It shouldn't be.
No, absolutely not.
Make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Mr. Jefferson Craigasm Cairn, you are a person of taste and culture.
She's so fucking shy.
Don't nod?
Yeah, don't nod.
Never heard of him. But don't nod. And she's nodding. And everything went bad from there.
Yep. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and walk to the bathroom since Max apparently needs to go wash her face. And bit of speed tech here. We're going to look at this sign so we don't look at it later. Hope everybody enjoyed that song because it's probably going to be muted on the VOD.
Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
And it's over.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
So, those who want to, I highly suggest donating $1 every time there's a swear. Especially in this scene.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Pretty little monarch butterfly. Or, that's not a monarch, is it? Emperor butterfly. Animal Crossing's taught me anything, that's an emperor butterfly.
If you wouldn't said anything, probably no one would have noticed. But now you made everyone go look.
Oh no, I'm gonna be a fraud. Game I speedrun, I don't even know what species of butterfly it is.
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter,
All right.
as my step-ass
You
would
said
say.
something about
No,
donating,
let's talk
and
business.
just to let people know what they can
Got
donate
hella
for
cash.
if that's a good time
That's my
now.
family,
Would
not
hit
me.
them with
Oh,
some
boo-hoo,
incentives.
poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them.
We already met the
Man, I can
glitch
see the
exhibition for
headlines
Jastic
now.
Rabbit 2,
Them out of this
so I
bitch.
can go for something
I
else
can
then.
tell
Wonderful.
everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk
Kingdoms
ass
of
who begs like a
Amalur
little
Reckoning
girl
Any
and talks to
Percent
himself.
has
You
a
know
character
who
naming
the fuck I
choice.
am.
Kurt Schilling is at $10, Taco at 1.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of
One
people
other
telling me
beautiful
what to tell
thing
me.
You are going to get
we
in
get
hella
going
more
is
trouble for
save
this
or
than
kill the
drugs.
guests
Nobody
in Roller Coaster
ever
Tycoon
even
1
missed
all
your punk
expert
ass,
parks.
would they?
Get that
Ooh.
gun away from me, psycho!
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
I think it's faster to kill them. The guests knew what they were getting into when they entered the park. That's ahead with $44. If anyone wants to save them,
Whoa.
let those guests walk
What the
free.
fuck?
We'll have to
How?
get in some
How
dollars
can
for
that
that.
be? I was in the bathroom.
So everybody, welcome to High School
I
Drama
shot
Simulator.
That poor girl. I held up my hand, and then
So,
I was back here.
Obviously what just happened is Nathan Prescott went a little bit psycho
I
there,
already heard this lecture.
and we kind of just reversed time.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
She hit load state.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot believe this.
captured the human condition?
Oh, and can we get the
If I'm crazy,
question the prof asked us right this time?
can I actually
Oh,
reverse
Of course, right? We already know the answer.
I did it.
Can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white?
Now let's see if we can actually task this time. Let's see if I can go a bit faster this time around.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
You all know the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your
So
generation.
I can
So,
go back in time.
Like I said about tasking this, we actually do have a frame advance if we've ever seen a particular line of dialogue before.
Can I save her?
Portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography.
I need to
for
go to the bathroom.
So
quickly.
not only can we rewind time, we can also fast forward through it.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try.
Ooh,
Max.
nice.
But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process to give portraits a sharp
But
reflective
apparently
style.
Max didn't remember
You're totally stuck
the
in
answer
retro
this
zone.
time.
Oh.
Maybe she'll get it this time.
Good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again and give him the right answer?
Redo.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Yes, we're totally going to ace that
The
test.
Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Ooh,
contest.
and
I'll
more
fly out
spinning.
the winner to San Francisco,
Exactly.
where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure. and
Oh,
it can kickstart a career in
Everyday
photography.
Heroes
So
contest. This sounds
Melissa,
like a
get it
big
together.
plot point, right?
Taylor,
Yeah,
don't hide.
totally.
Still waiting
It-
for
it's-
Lucy too. And yes, Max,
It's everyone's dream to go to Seattle to
Max.
just go to an art
you're
museum, right?
crazy.
Just have yours as the
Definitely.
centerpiece.
It's
Of the
time to be an
museum.
everyday
Oh,
hero.
now that would be a wonderful
Excuse me,
thing to have.
Mr.
Yeah.
Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
no, Victoria. Excuse us.
I'm not avoiding, just
Biding time.
Ooh,
Elusive
Victoria got
moment.
burned.
exactly.
I mean, she was put in her rightful place.
John Lennon once said that life is what happens.
You wanna
when
see it
breathe
again?
another plan.
Just faster.
Don't let me
Want to see me do it again? Want to see me
Well,
do it again?
well, first off, we're going to do in reverse.
Ooh.
Now we're going to do it faster. And now since we've seen all these voice lines before, we can just skip through this whole mess of dialogue. Instead of showing off knowing John Lennon quote before he wants to say it.
I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
So, her power is a AAA meme game, I guess?
Okay.
Sure,
Max,
unintended,
let's
sure.
step.
Ah, come on, that's the main point.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo.
I mean, it's all about time travel. They just never specified what direction.
And I took a photo.
Okay, so now we actually have to intervene in this because we've grown a pair, I guess.
Character development. That's a good thing.
So we're going to try to pull this fire alarm here.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Conveniently, there's a hammer in the girl's bathroom. Why? Who knows?
We couldn't tell, but if anyone in chat has an idea.
Like, are they trying to fix something? Are they trying to break it? What's going on here?
Another shitty day.
She got bit by a TV remote, and now she can rewind time. Is what Karen says.
Sounds like
Good
a...
idea? I don't know. But was it a radioactive TV remote? Right? Otherwise it won't work.
Didn't Fairly Odd Parents do an episode about this?
I wouldn't know, but getting hammered in the bathroom, man, I did it all the time. Tearing bread. I'd like to say, please don't specify.
Mr. Madsen, the situation is under control.
It's hammer time, obviously.
It always is.
That alarm since that's your job.
With the stash.
Okay, so now it's boss fight time. We have to talk to the principal.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it?
No, we would never do something wrong, principal.
Talk to me.
Like setting off the fire alarm. We would never do that.
Sick in class. Female
I would say, be honest.
And do you think that's the first time
Nah,
someone has used
it's
that
faster
line?
to lie, dude.
The truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's
Just
class.
tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
Sure, we might get expelled later on, but it's faster to lie now.
I've heard enough.
Well, getting expelled would be the fast way to end high school, but probably not the preferred one.
Depends on who you talk to.
Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that.
I mean, what if your dream job is just to be a fry cook? Then I guess quitting high school wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, no. In light of Save the Children, we are definitely for finishing high school because Save the Children is providing for kids with that are in crises or otherwise to get the stuff they need to make up for missed time, and that's what your money is going to. So hit us with those donations if you are able and willing.
I better get to my dorm and grab that
Little
flash
plug
drive.
there. More photos, I think. Another one for the hundo.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Who's ready to be a total poser?
You mean stage diving or?
Oh yeah.
Such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Oh man, we're not cool enough for Justin.
Oh.
I came to nose slide.
Now we're cool
Can
enough.
be.
See somebody
Yeah.
do a tray flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah,
Oh.
I just can't skate.
Oh, sick, you're not a poser. Oh, wonderful.
Destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Go for a tree flip.
And another swear.
Let's get Trevor all over
Another dollar.
And rest in peace, Trevor. Let's save this moment though.
Oh, yeah. Because adding insult to injury, definitely worth it. Ah, feel sad, man. Yes.
All right, so the text message that we read as we were getting the photo of the statue is basically our friend Warren saying that he wants his flash drive back. There's a bunch of movies on it, so now we're gonna have to get it out of our dorm.
I need to go to my room.
But
and
first,
find one flash.
I see something over here. Sorry, just kind of got a little off track before we go into the dorms here. It's a squirrel. Alright, so now we'll try to go to the dorms.
Squirrel.
Oh look, it's Max
Don't give
Health
coffee to
Lounge,
squirrels.
the Selfie Hell of Blackwood.
Give
What?
coffee to me instead.
What a lame
Give it to me. It's 2 a.m.
Falls for your wave hipster bullshit. The Daguerrean process, sir. You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled. Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find another way into the dorm.
Another bunch of cool kids.
Oh wait,
It's the same bunch of cool kids that were making fun of us earlier.
so original. Don't worry, Max. I'll put a vintage
And
on it
best
right
line?
all over social media.
Best line?
Why don't you go fuck your selfie?
She said it.
Victoria, I'll get your bunny ass out of here. There goes Samuel da Vinci to paint the window.
Samuel da Vinci, more like Samuel Ross, am I right?
What the hell? Are you kidding?
No, that was bad. I apologize.
Just water. Yeah.
I only know of a Bob Ross.
Do you know how much this
It's his brother.
could cost? You look
I mean,
Ooh.
he's going to go paint the windowsills, or the window frames, I guess, so. But
Nice.
not before we kind of mess with his titanium white here.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Alright, what is going to happen with that then?
And swear jar, here we go.
no way. No fucking way.
Victoria?
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is not good for hair, no?
Get the hell away from me, weirdo.
Hold on. We'll get some towels. We'll be right back.
So move your ass before I drive.
It worked. Don't mess with Max, bitches. Hey, Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
Another one.
Don't say a
Oh
word.
boy.
Wait, hold on.
How the turntables. Now we're the bully.
I need it before I post this. Now please move. I've had a messed up day.
You do that? I know where you live. So does Nathan.
Maybe I should.
That might have been a photo, but that actually does not count towards 100%.
This action will have consequences. Yeah, it can't be that bad. We can rewind time. This is never gonna come back to bite us. At least, I think, I hope, I guess. I got no idea.
Not in this episode.
Home.
Yeah, it's alright. So, no consequences whatsoever.
Now I have to go get the flash drive from
Oh.
Dana. Hard to believe I'm 18. Do I look any
Look at
older?
this, look at that.
Just more stress.
All right, so that little sticky note was basically saying, "Hey, I stole your flash drive. Come get it."
That's a good thing when you have everything on Polaroid. Picking all those off the wall. How many photos are we going to take?
We're going to be taking 10. I believe that would be
Welcome to the real
the
drama queens.
third one.
Is everything
Okay.
okay?
Oh yes, Max. I've locked Dana in
No,
the
that-
room because we're cool.
Yep.
What did she do? What?
Because I was thinking you wouldn't be hauling around like hundreds of Polaroids prepared.
Why do you care?
But if it's just 10,
Why are
you should be
even
good.
asking me?
Yeah.
You never
Or do you
talk.
go for a
Just
refill
phone
on the
out with your
film?
camera.
That's why I'm talking to you.
What's
I
the
mean,
last
I mean,
name?
if we were taking hundreds of them, that's a lot of money. Polaroids are expensive,
I'm flattered.
Yeah, they are.
Didn't even think you knew
and,
my name.
and we're in high school. We can't really
Of course I do.
afford that many
Just because I don't
Polaroids.
talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you
Yeah.
find out about them?
According to
Actual
Victoria,
realism in
no one
games.
do
Who would have
anything to
thunk?
the quarterback.
According to Victoria. Huh.
She saw the text, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits it, she can go straight to hell.
All right, so now we're gonna break and enter, except the door's already open, so we're not really breaking. So just entering, I guess.
Kids at home, nothing to see here, nothing at all. Everything's fine.
This better convince Juliet that Dana is innocent.
And
Let's play a little.
please avert your eyes. This is going to be a very rude symbol.
Let's move this here. And this one there.
Little
the
photo
pattern
Tetris
isn't
and leave
right.
Victoria a message.
That's a pretty weird Tetris piece, if you
This
ask
is-
me.
This is a flower pot, I'd say, with one flower but without any blossom. Sad.
Juliet, read
And
this.
who are we going to run into now? Oops.
We're just going to show her the proof that her boyfriend isn't cheating on her.
Of course.
Actually doing something nice.
I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Dana. You are.
You could say we're just an everyday hero.
You really think I mess around?
Absolutely.
But I get stupid jealous.
Get us
I
into
even love
that
dinner.
exhibition.
Still love me? And you do my laundry. Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell Ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about
Dinner and
Victoria.
laundry?
You
Well,
set me
small
free.
price to pay for love.
Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my
I mean, if that's all you have to do, that's the least of your worries here. Alright, let's grab the flash drive without doing anything else in this room. Thank you.
Never has to chase it down again.
My precious.
Alrighty. We're gonna stand here for a minute just to take in the sights.
This shit.
Ow!
Oh, never mind.
Alyssa, move your head. If you insist, Max.
No bully in this place,
Now that's what I'm talking
even if
about.
it's accidental.
I actually helped somebody.
Yeah. Because that's what a hero does, right?
Some, I suppose. We're gonna go from that one good deed to not doing any good deeds.
So don't think I'm blind. I see everything here at
Yeah,
Blackwell. Do you
karma needs to be
understand what I'm
balanced out,
saying?
right?
No, and leave me alone.
Don't worry, this is just a RNG minute for the other 4 episodes we're not playing.
Everything about this school, I cover the waterfront, so you better figure out what side you're on.
Please, leave me alone.
Poor Kate. First the wad of paper and now the security guard.
Hope you enjoy
Yeah,
the
how could
show.
you? She looks like a
Thanks for
wonderful
the
cinnamon
compliment,
bun. Especially with that hair.
I mean, she's a literal cinnamon bun.
Man, I should.
Yeah. Protect the cinnamon buns. Well, we don't. Probably because it's slow, but...
It's a good thing we're not doing episode 2 because then saving the cinnamon bun would be slow.
Okay. Blackwell Academy. If that's not an ominous name, right?
Man, I should have done something. That guy was an asshole.
Alright, so again, more writing on stuff.
It's not a dirty window unless
First we had the desk, now we have a
a.
dirty window.
Well, that's definitely on them, having a dirty window.
I could
Yeah.
use this picture for a series on Arcadia Bay Lots.
What did we write?
I'm so dirty.
I'm so dirty. Children, avert thine eyes.
What up, Max? How are you?
Here's your flash. Thanks.
So if you've ever wanted to see Friend Zone Simulator, this is it.
Got my new wheels.
Cool. Very old school.
1970.
Yeah.
Now we
We're
got
just
the
being
design,
corona
and
conform.
new version,
Yeah.
60 miles
No
an
touching, no
hour.
hugging, 6 feet apart. 1.5 meters for all of us who
Okay.
do not have freedom units.
One strange fucking day.
Man, I saw that Victoria didn't take
1.5,
down that pic of you
2
on
meters.
Facebook.
Go for
Major
2.
bitch move.
Yeah, 3 maybe
About it.
better.
Jeez.
Just,
a little missensitive today.
if possible, stay at home.
Not
Watch
really
speedruns.
So,
Or
did you get a chance to
story
check out
runs.
Movie Booty on my flash drive?
With photos and bad decisions.
No, I haven't
Perfect
watched
decisions of
Speedruns
everyday heroes.
in life.
Damn, girl, you had it like a year.
Or a week. I did browse through all the titles, Drama Queen.
Ha ha. Make sure you watch
Speedwalks.
Holocaust.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a speed walk.
No way will I watch that. My mind is twisted enough.
Watch your mouth,
I laughed
Max.
My ass off.
So you're sensitive.
Ouch, that sounds awful the way you say it.
How so?
Sensitive
And of
usually
course,
means
Gander. Cinnamon
you
buns
haven't
are
touched
snacks.
Oh god.
Healthy snacks,
I need a
definitely.
sensitive woman to kick
The
me.
Best for the
healthiest.
soul.
If I was
Yes.
lucky,
What the heck is a
speaking of
meter?
we should cruise out and watch an actual movie
Isn't that
together.
some mechanic in fighting games or
Stay
something?
distracted.
Yeah, I think.
This is kind of a
I
crazy
think
day
we
for me.
should describe it as
I think I'm going crazy.
what was it?
I may be a pest, but
The space light travels in about
This is between you and me, not social media.
1 femtosecond, or I don't know.
Max, go on.
I
Well,
had to
space is
speak
relative
about the
anyway, so
bizarro experience in
Yeah.
Mr.
is time.
Jefferson's class today.
Which brings us back to this wonderful game.
Changing.
Thanks for that segue.
Ever had a dream so real it was like a movie?
Max Caulfield, right?
Oh, just in time for the big
One of
bully.
Jefferson's photo groupies.
I'm one of his students.
What the
Because there's
fuck,
always a
Pepper?
bigger fish.
I know you like to
Oops.
take pictures, especially when you're hiding out in the bathrooms. You best tell me what you saw. Now.
What are you talking about?
I know you're new here, but don't even play stupid with me.
I'm not new. I've lived here for years.
Then you should know the Prescotts own this shithole.
Then you don't have to worry about me. Worry about yourself.
Do not analyze me. I pay people for that. Worry about yourself, Max Caulfield.
I could call the police.
Do it. The Prescotts own the pigs here. Get away from her, dude.
Hey, leave him alone.
Nobody tells me what to do.
Hands off, Nathan.
Not
Hands
the
off.
council or that whore in the bathroom.
Max? Chloe?
No way. You again.
Go, go, I got this. Get in, Max.
Get your punk asses out of there now! Don't even try to run. Nobody. Nobody.
I would just like to point out that Nathan didn't want them to leave, yet he kicks the door closed for them.
Man, Nathan Prescott is
He
messed
seems
up.
like a very sound and rational guy, probably a very stable genius, you could say.
Thanks, Chloe. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield. Don't give me the guilty face. At least pretend you're glad to see me.
I am seriously glad to see you. Oh, and thanks, Chloe. It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Yes, it's been that kind of day. So what did that freak want with you?
I have no idea. I know he's a Prescott.
An asshole. Your friend really stood up for you.
Warren? Yeah, I owe him big time.
You're not the only one in debt. And you're already causing trouble.
What a nice, comfy car ride.
Feels so weird to be back.
So I guess Seattle sucked hard?
Yeah, definitely.
No, it felt like a real city for artists. Big and bright. Great for taking pictures.
Yeah. Must be hard.
I'm sorry. I think exposition is going on here, but we're trying to go fast, so it doesn't really matter.
You came back for Blackwell Academy.
Only for
We
my
are in a
own
car,
sake.
after all. As a German, I can approve of cars going fast.
I've always loved his work.
And I'm sure that Chloe's going way over the speed limit.
Come back.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you?
Which I do not condone or encourage anyone to do.
Call or even a text.
But
No.
we do have unlimited Autobahn in Germany.
I was just so tripped out over leaving Arcadia.
I mean, this could just be the same thing, but in Oregon.
Phone and laptop were frozen in time.
You're merciless.
You've been at Blackwell for almost a month without letting me know. Enough said.
I just wanted to settle in first and not be such a shy, cliche geek. I totally would have contacted you.
I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson.
What's wrong with being a shy cliche geek?
I don't know. You get to do stuff like this.
Yeah. Lockdown? Staying at home? I'm years ahead of that game.
Yeah, I didn't know my lifestyle was apparently called self-quarantine until this year.
Man, are you serial?
Wow, haven't heard that one in a while.
Not everything changes.
Are
Except
you
my
serial?
camera has
Oh,
actually
wonderful.
taken a shit.
This reminds me.
My step
I need to
douche
get
has no
breakfast.
tools. Maybe you can fix it at my place.
I need very specific, tiny tools.
Oh, if we were doing episode 3, we'd be doing a breakfast skip, so
He actually is
that would be kind of bad for you at that point.
Welcome home, Max.
Yes. Well, that would get me to lunch faster, though.
Have a bowl of cereal, go to lunch. Cereal, lunch.
Depends on what you put in the cereal. There is some really great stuff.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
I do love me some basic porridge with fruit in it.
Nice.
I like to go for all the fancy cornflakes. So there's lots of variety there, but lunch. Oh man, orange juice and cereal. Ban this man. Heresy. Who does that?
Agreed. Mods, get on it.
My room looks a bit different than the last time you saw it.
But now the real question is: cereal just a soup?
You can chill out.
This isn't exactly my chill out zone. My stepfuhrer makes sure of that. Come in and close the door. Put on some music while I medicate.
Don't make me question my life choices, but that would make it okay for cereal to be had for lunch, right?
Exactly.
Is tea a soup? Nah. It's an extraction and infusion at best. There needs to be something in it to be a soup,
give me
right?
that.
Sorry.
I mean, tea leaves, if they,
Obviously, she's a good friend.
you don't strain it properly, I guess. So technically?
So, who is she?
Nah.
Do you mind talking about her?
Rachel Amber. She was my angel.
I'd go with
After
saying
my
tea
dad
as a
died
broth.
when you moved, I felt abandoned. Rachel saved my life.
Man, I had no idea.
Well, you never
That's a
have much
very
effort to
agreeable
find out.
compromise, I'd say,
I
yes.
was 14. We were best friends.
Alright, so we're now having a nice heart-to-heart with Chloe.
I'm glad
Because she's lost her best friend, besides us.
We were gonna kick the world's ass. You would laugh at how different we were. She wanted to be a star.
She looks like a model.
People having friends, can you imagine?
Our plan.
In this day and age?
Took Bill
No.
to Los Angeles.
So what happened? Did your folks, your mom, try to stop you?
My mom was too busy hooked up with Sergeant Shithead.
I feel the love. Now, when did Rachel actually
Take apart the bread of your sandwich just to become a salad. Or,
She just left our kitchen without a word. Without me.
depends? Does your sandwich have lettuce in it?
Are they looking for her?
They're in denial. Max, I know she's missing.
I assume you know more than that.
Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. And poof.
And you haven't heard anything from her since?
Like everybody in my life. My dad, you, and Rachel. Gone.
I would disagree on the idea of cereal being a salad, though, because a salad is just with a little dressing. But cereal is completely submerged in it.
What, you're saying you don't use absolutely massive amounts of dressing in your salad?
Definitely way less than milk or whatever for cereal. Anything but orange juice.
Anyway, you can find tools to fix your camera in the garage.
Chloe, are you okay?
Sure, I'm awesome. I just want to blaze and be alone for a moment.
It's Mayo and instrument. Yeah, we're listening to Mayo right now. Don't you guys hear it?
I haven't seen this place in 5 years. I should be able to find the tools I need here.
Alright,
Ooh.
so there are the
these
tiny
screwdrivers.
tools.
Except I can't reach them.
And catch it! Oh, you missed.
That was very smart, dumbass. No can reach.
Convenient cardboard is very convenient. So instead of trying to catch it, we're going to let the cardboard do the work for us.
Yes, you have mad skills, Max.
300 IQ moves only.
I've got the tools. I should go back upstairs before Chloe freaks.
Thor, thank you. And hopefully we use the desk besides anything else on the counter. Thank you. No time loss. Let's go.
So?
I can't fix this thing.
Are these your new photos?
Yeah, I just took them today.
Let me see. Booyah, you skank. Karma's a bitch. Nice framing, too. Are you shitting me? That asshole's everywhere.
Who knew Chloe was an art critic?
Wait. I've seen this before. No way.
And it's a good thing she doesn't go through all the photos we've been taking for 100%.
Rat in the bathroom today. You set off the alarm. That's why Nathan raged after you.
That would be an interesting routing challenge.
It
Take all
would.
the photos, but take them after she's going through them. Who's being nosy now?
Come on, even after 5 years, I can still tell when you're lying.
What are we calling Twitch chat? We're calling them wonderful, lovely people,
So badass.
enlightening our early morning or your late night.
So,
I mean, it's early morning. It's 2 a.m. 2:30 a.m.
Your hair and clothes are so different.
It's a.m. It's morning.
insurance is all so weird to you after coming
By
out.
that definition,
Like you
yes.
said, it's been that kind of day.
So you must have overheard our conversation.
It's not even tomorrow yet. Tomorrow is whenever you decide it is.
Every single vowel.
What is today? But yesterday's tomorrow.
About money, drugs,
Exactly.
but that's it.
Now for the big question. Did you tell anybody?
You see, everything comes back
I didn't
to
know what to do.
Max
I don't blame you.
deciding
That's
when
some
is
tough
when
shit.
and what
Maybe
is
I
what.
should go to the principal.
The principal? Are you still 12? That drunk jackass only cares about cash for Blackwell Academy. Don't trust him.
Seriously, I didn't blab to anybody. Promise.
Thank God.
Tomorrow
I'll
is
tell you more
indeed a
someday.
state of mind.
And I seriously owe you, Max.
Especially, hopefully, for all of you wonderful people, the well-rested state of mind after having slept like the cutie patooties you all are.
I, know it was your birthday last month. Camera. I want you to have it.
That's
I'm
so
not sure if
cool
it's
you remembered my
if that's
birthday.
appearing up on stream, but I'm not sure why the audio is
As
cutting
close
out.
as you can.
It's weird.
My dad would be pissed if I never used it, and now I know it'll be used awesomely. And I'll snag this picture as a symbol of our reunion. Cool?
Yes, of course it's cool.
Never had that issue
Thank
before.
you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place.
You're crazy.
Yep.
Best
I'm
girl,
staying in the
Chloe.
brain. Let's dance. Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
Again, we're taking photos that do not count towards 100%. I mean, I guess they do, since we have to take it to progress the story.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. Yes, break it down, Max.
Break it down, garbage.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Dude, the music's not even on. Asshole.
Well, the music's not on now.
Oh, no fucking way. You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here.
Chloe, what's going on? Open this door, please.
Chill, I'm changing. Is that okay? Max, find a place to hide now.
Chloe,
I'm coming.
We shall.
Chloe, you're stalling.
I'm changing. Give me a minute.
Don't.
Well, that was a mess. But we're not going to do that again.
Chloe,
I'm
what are
coming.
you doing? Chloe, you're stalling.
I'm changing. Give me a minute.
Don't get smart. Just let me in now, please.
1 second. My bra. Shit.
What's going on in here?
Jesus, I'm just trying on clothes. You're so friggin' paranoid.
Yeah, combat will do that to you. One of my guns is missing. Did you take it?
Oh God, I didn't take your stupid gun. You do know I believe in gun control?
Wait, is that grass? You been toking up again in here?
Oh yeah, guns, weed. You were tripping balls.
I'm sick of your disrespect. Tell me the truth. That's an order. Whose is it?
Avert your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Me and my mom like we're your family platoon.
Hey, leave Joyce out of this.
I wish you'd leave Joyce. Like now.
David! No.
Chloe, I'm sorry. I care about your mother, and you just keep pushing me.
By the way, I have proof you got all up in Kate Marsh's face today. surveillance proof.
What? You best stay out of my work.
Then stay out of my life.
Chloe, someday you'll grow up.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, this is
Well done
tough.
for the real step douches of Arcadia Bay.
I'm sorry.
For what? He would have been a bigger dick if he caught you in here.
That's hard to believe.
Fun fact, Chloe is right.
Anyway,
It is worse if he finds out that we were here.
Place we can go to in this
Oops.
shithole.
David was such a mean bastard to Chloe.
Yeah.
What if I had stepped up to help?
This action will have consequences, not for us today. So, personally, would that be a save file you would be happy going forward to play for the coming episodes?
Yes, because it's faster. But as for like a casual one, personally, I came out of the closet. So.
Ooh. Phrasing a little bit?
I mean, it's Pride Month, so it's okay to say that too.
Absolutely. It is always okay. I just wanted to know if that was intentional.
I haven't been here in forever.
Based Anna indeed.
So why do I
Anna
feel
with
like I was
triple
just
N.
here? Oh, this is the exact same path I was on during my nightmare today.
Alrighty, so we actually had to backtrack just a little bit. Not too much. We're gonna get this bird.
I got you.
A beautiful burp. Making every day better.
And we're gonna run back up the hill. Oh hey, there's a lighthouse. Totally
Ever
not
since
safe
they
lighthouse.
They can always escape.
And we're gonna take one picture of Chloe. And just to make double sure that I'm not lying, those are all 10 photos. 100% has been satisfied.
Sure you don't want to
Yeah.
Sit down if you want.
Are you pissed at me?
I just wanted some backup.
I'm not as brave as you.
And this is the final button mash scene.
I'm sorry you had to experience it firsthand.
You have
It
to
wouldn't be a
live with
speedrun without it.
No.
Has he always been this way?
Ever since my desperate mom dragged his ass to our home, I never trusted David.
I'm glad I took his photo with Kate. Just in case.
Why was he all up in her shit?
He has some kind of weird agenda.
He has a lot of secret files. Rambo still thinks he's gathering enemy intelligence. Did you take a peek?
What files?
David stashes his secret X-files in there. I saw them once, but he secures them now.
He kind of creeps me out. I bet the truth is out there in his files.
Most likely, but it's good you didn't find his files. He would go ballistic. He's a total surveillance fetish. Were there spy cams in the house?
Come on, Chloe. We don't kink shame here. Surveillance fetishes are valid.
I'm so miserable. Everybody in this town knows everybody's secrets.
What's Nathan's secret?
In respect to personal rights, most specifically the right to the personal image, if that's a thing in your country,
I met him in some shithole bar that didn't
stick up for that.
He was too rich for the place and too wasted, and he kept flashing bills.
Ain't nobody wanting Big Brother in here.
No, I was an idiot. I thought he was so glazed it would be an easy score.
You needed money that bad?
Actually, yes. I owe big time. And I thought I'd have enough for me and Rachel if she showed up.
How much do you owe?
$3 grand plus interest. And before I could get a chunk of that from Nathan, he...
And now everything gets heavy.
God, Chloe.
Happy? Oh, wonderful.
No, heavy, not happy. Opposite of happy.
I will stick by that. I will close my eyes, I will shut my ears, and I'll definitely didn't hear anything else.
Everything was a blur. I tried to kick him in the balls and broke a lamp. Nathan freaked, so I managed to bum rush the door and get the hell out. Max, it was insane.
Chloe, that is so fucked up.
Another dollar for the swear jar.
What did you do then?
I figured I would make him pay me to keep quiet.
At this point, the swear jar is like, what, half full? Quarter full?
That was Nathan's last
Almost
mistake.
full?
He's still dangerous, Chloe. Not just to you.
Nathan Prescott better watch his back now.
I won't always be there to save you.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like
Destiny.
All right, so
if this is destiny.
time is going to be coming up once we get to the top of the hill and grab the newspaper at this next scene. It should be about another minute or so.
This shit pit has taken away everyone I've ever loved. I'd like to drop a bomb on Arcadia Bay and turn it to fucking glass.
$1 for each swear. That's the intention. That is totally the intention.
Oh no! Not again!
If anybody playing at home would like to know the total, I have already pre-counted it at another marathon, so I will give you the final total. So this is basically the same thing from the very beginning of the episode, just with a lot more action now.
Is Chloe still up there?
Like a rock.
Find out.
And tree that we rewind for. And logs.
I've never seen a storm.
And out of all those hazards that we avoid,
Oh, Lord.
we can just walk up to this tree and nothing happens to us. And time is 3, 2, 1 now.
October 11th? Is this Friday? That's only 4 days away.
Awesome. My time, leaderboard timing is a 50:06, so that should be like a minute 17-ish or so faster than what the timer says.
Oh my lord, this is real. It's real. Oh man, this sucks.
Max, what's going on? You totally blacked out.
I didn't black out. I had another vision. The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Oregon gets about 5 tornadoes every
Other than that, that's basically all of Life is Strange Episode 1. We got all the photos. We survived a day of high school,
Chloe, I'm not crazy.
and now we're going to go on an adventure with our friend Chloe
To tell you.
in other episodes, but not right now.
Talk to me, Max.
I had the same vision earlier in class. When I came out of it, I discovered I could reverse time. Like I said, not crazy.
But high, right?
Listen to me. How do you think I saved you in the bathroom?
Thank you there, Crispy. You're going to hit us up with another one in a couple of minutes.
Shot, Chloe.
Oh yeah,
Saw you
definitely.
crash
We're
and
going to take some
die.
plane rides.
I was able to go back and hit the fire alarm.
Okay.
Okay, I see you're a geek now.
Are they safe?
But this isn't gonna make
Ha ha
you
ha.
have those powers, Max.
I don't know what I have.
Forget I asked.
And I'm scared shitless.
You
Then
need to get high.
I'd say,
Hell insane fucking day.
is this gonna take a while or?
No, it's done. We're good.
Wonderful.
What the hell is this?
Snowflakes?
It's like 80 degrees.
Yeah, existential panic setting in.
Climate change.
Snow.
Or a storm is coming.
Snow?
Snow in October.
Start from the beginning.
Climate change, as she said, real problem. Ah, the soundtrack is wonderful though.
It is.
Jerk what? Okay, I'll have to pay for that one, but it's justified. Good boy. Oh. That's a big black eye.
Sad cinnamon bun.
Are these the consequences we're being hit with?
No. These are just everybody going throughout their everyday lives. Oh, hey, there's that RV that we rode on, by the way.
And Mr. Jefferson, that
He's a
hunk of a man.
total dreamboat.
Absolutely.
Oh, what are these binders? Oh, I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. All right, yeah, that was Life is Strange episode 1. Conveniently, episode 1 is free on Steam, and I believe on all other platforms as well. It's just episodes 2 through 5 that you have to pay for. If you wanted to get into this, we have guides and stuff on the leaderboards. Yeah, free game. Well, why not?
Absolutely, yeah. All right, then we'll head on over to intermission and have you back in just a short little while.
All right. What's it for that?
The cycle of poverty that we see a lot of families staying in is a very toxic kind of stress. You know, it's living life on this edge of the cliff and you never know what's going to push them off.
What's the hardest thing about being a kid?
Growing up.
Imagine trying to go to school and focus on learning when your stomach's growling, not knowing if they're going to get to eat dinner at home.
We try to make a safe haven with our programs and give them a chance to be kids and enjoy learning.
When you read a book, it takes you somewhere. It's an adventure. Reading's hard for me, but now it's a blast.
The confidence that our programs build in children is something that you cannot put a price on.
They helped me get an education, which I think is pretty cool.
Alright, pre-flight panic, any percent. Done again by CrispyHanako. I don't know how frightened I should be, but after the feels ride we just had, maybe some thrills, chills, kills. Yeah, we're not doing Danganronpa, but I hope everybody's doing fine. If there was anything a little bit harsh going on, find someone, talk about this. We want you to be well, hydrated, and otherwise. And I think with that, you're seeing your incentives there. Get donations in if you want. Pay up for the swears. If you have, donate responsibly, please. And otherwise, we'll just go right on ahead and pass it over right again to CrispyHanako for pre-flight panic.